Hi class, I just want to introduce to you IBISWorld, which is a really great database resource that companies use and that you are lucky to have access to through the Xavier Library. This will be a great resource to use for a lot of the papers in your business classes. So here I am on the library homepage, and I'm going to go to research and I'm going to go to databases. And now I'm in the A to Z list of all the different databases our library offers. Just as a side note, we have two great ones under B for business, Business ProQuest and Business Source Complete. Those are both really good for a lot of articles and reports for most business assignments. The one I want to especially show you today specializes in doing structured profiles on industries and companies. So we're going to go here to I for IBISWorld. There's IBISWorld. I click it, I go right in. You probably want to access it on a computer rather than your phone. So here I am in the starting page, and let's say I'm going to look for Nike. So I have searched for Nike, and the first one that comes up is the main one for the company. We can see some different industry categories here below, but let's go to Nike. So here I am looking at the company profile. So we've got the number of employees, we've got their big picture market share right here. We have their market share in specific industries. This is great information that marketers really care about, that is hard to find good data on if you are out Googling in the general web universe. There's also a lot of very good information about their finances, which we're not using in this class, but might be handy for another business class. And so let's take a look here at one of the specific industries. So they usually tell you, a large company like this will often be playing in multiple industry categories. So let's take a look here at athletic and sportswear manufacturing. We're trying to find the main business of actually producing shoes. And it says that Nike is number 2 of 9 competitors in this category. And now I'm really curious to know, aren't you, who is beating out Nike? So I've got some great data here about their revenue, their profitability, productivity ratings, recent news about Nike, trends that are affecting the industry. Wow, Callaway Golf Company is beating them out here. Wow. Learn something new every day. Here we have the industry competitor matrix, and so this is an analytical tool created by IBISWorld to provide people some guidance. A lot of this is used for investing, but they have labeled Nike as what in this category? Nike is an all-star, which is an operator with strong market share, profit, and revenue. And we've got some strengths and weaknesses. So this would go right into talking about what their sustainable competitive advantages are, the product lines that they're playing in. So this is the company profile. So let's take a look at the industry profile. So I'm going to go back up here to the company overview. And then I'm going to pick an industry to go into. So I want to know about athletic and sporting goods manufacturing in general, not specifically about the company Nike. So I've searched for that. It came up right away. And now I am looking at the industry report. Notice up here there's this code number. So this is a code number that applies to this particular subcategory of manufacturing. So NAICS, we have 2 different systems that are in play, NAICS and SIC, and they're both standard industry classification coding system. The first digits tell you what broad industry it is, and as you get more specific with each digit. Once you know this code, you can get good data on that in other ways. But for you, you're mostly going to care about this subheading, this athletic and sporting goods subcategory manufacturing industry. So here we are with a lot of great information, recent developments in this area. Manufacturing falters as the interest rate hikes shrink demand. The what's happening with the Jobs Act, how that's affecting the supply chain. Chinese manufacturing is returning to growth. Rising health consciousness will stimulate demand for athletic equipment. So they say slam dunk here. So what they've done here is they've picked out one key fact that sums up this industry. And then we've got these key external drivers. So these are the metrics that they look at that would be external characteristics that would impact anyone playing in the athletic and sporting goods manufacturing category. Some of the key issues: who are the suppliers? Who are the buyers? Who are the second tier buyers? So this is a great way to understand the industry. Here's some of the major players in the category. We can look at products and market. We can look at the competitive landscape. Concentration in this industry is low, meaning that there are a lot of players. So diverse product segmentation increases competition throughout the industry. So as you can see, we're getting a lot of very good, very insightful, quality information that puts you well on the way in just a few clicks to writing your whole report, and helps business people jump quickly to analyzing really useful information. So it will save you tons of time to look at these kind of reports rather than Googling for things. And on top of that, when you cite these reports, that looks really impressive in your reference list. So any professor will be very happy to see these showing up in your reference list. So I hope this is going to be a great tool for you, not just for my class, but for all of your future business classes.